welcome to the Gaming with Dad show. Today we are looking at Sherlock Holmes and the Hound of the Baskervilles. I know I bought this for $1.99. That sale ended, so it is actually $12.99 by the time this goes out live. So that is what we're going to be using as the value indicator, not the $1.99 I bought it for. So, we're excited to present our vintage adventure puzzle that combines classic hidden object mechanics and an atmosphere of quintessential detective mystery. Help Sherlock Holmes, the famed genius detective, investigate the legend of a supernatural hound on the fog-shrouded moorland in England of the 19th century. Immerse yourself into the dangerous world of diabolical curse and discover the truth about the monstrous creature. So, originally released October 6th, 2022 single system puzzle adventure from Frogwares, rated T for teens, supports all three game modes, 541 megabytes, and it comes in Dutch, English, French, German, Italian, Japanese, Korean, Portuguese, simplified Chinese, traditional Chinese, and Spanish. So, yes, that is all of the languages. First things first, yes, this is a hidden object game. Yet another one. Very common. Seems to be a very popular, easy to generate game mode. Now, one of the things that I've got to tell you is I do like the still art here as we get into this review. It is atmospheric. Atmospheric. No N in that word, Dad. Come on. It is atmospheric. It is a lot.
I think the sucker was meant for you.
Truly moody. It is what you envision when you are reading a book like Hound of the Baskervilles. That said, though, graphically, whenever there are speaking parts and the uncanny valley comes to play, it is truly, truly horrific. I mean, my God, look at that. Oh, some of this artwork is fantastic, but when they start trying to do graphics or movement, it gets really, really, well, the angry orange from the early days of YouTube. Additionally, one of my big complaints from about this, let's go with easy. I don't feel like doing this hard. One of my big complaints that I get, or that I have with this style of games, is when it's difficult to tell what the object is supposed to be and you are hunting for an object. So guess what? You suffer from not being able to tell what's a pencil or what's a straw. And the fact that one of those is on the list and the other one isn't, this game is notorious for that. Therefore, graphically, despite those problems and the curse of the uncanny valley of the Baskervilles, I'm going to give graphics a 16. In part because I like the moody atmosphere. One of my favorite movies is the Basil Rathbone, Sherlock Holmes, Hound of the Baskervilles. This is... It is just a fantastic rendering visually of that story and how it might play off in my head. That said, sound-wise, there are some moments of brilliance, and then there's the voice acted, using quotes there. The voice acting leaves much to be desired, and it just doesn't make up for it. So, YouTube's not going to like that. Oh well. Sound wise, it gets a 13. Now, as we are looking at overall controls on this, oh, yeah, we're up to 29. Controls, they are a finicky bastard. Even, yeah, it's point and click. It's the mouse cursor. That's what you expect to see in these hidden object games. But the big problem here is you have to be pixel perfect on your clicking, and pixel perfect just doesn't work when you're clicking with a non-mouse driven pointer. And not only that, but then you're scored according to how many false clicks you've had. So I've had instances where I've had 2 or 3 goes at clicking on the smallest, tiniest fly or moth or edge of a knife, and that counts against me. And I can see what I'm supposed to be clicking on. I know it's there. And then when I think I've actually had it and it still comes up as wrong, I might start looking and going, maybe that isn't what I thought it was, and I'll continue looking. Only to have it tell me that's what it was. Or to find out that, that's got to be it. You were 1 pixel too far off from it. You need a slightly larger hitbox on this. So, controls do suffer. I'm going to give it a 14. That brings us to 43. Gameplay. Gameplay is, well, it's a point and click, and there's a story behind it. It's the Hound of the Baskervilles. There is some of that built-in insanity. You do start time traveling. That's not in the novel. So, it's definitely got some of that point and click, hidden object insanity to it. But it's just fairly standard. So I love the story. I like the craziness. But yeah, it's really just not offensive at 15. So we are sitting at 58. Now, at that $12.99, $13 price point that it is regularly at, that is a tough recommendation. And what I'm going to tell you is, yep, we are probably going to sit there and you're not going to get 12 hours out of it, or even 13 hours. It's a 13. That puts it at 71. It's a low C. There are better point and clicks out there, or hidden objects out there. There's an entire suite that you can get for like $20 with like 5 or 6 of those truly bizarre, batshit crazy ones.
Joke's on you, I'm into that shit.
Yeah, it's a 13. If you can find it for $1.99, and something tells me it's going to go back on sale here not too long, then that's a better deal. I've actually already got 2 hours of footage of this thing recorded. So, yeah. I would hold off on this and look for others, unless you're a huge Sherlock Holmes nerd, like I was growing up, and this type of stuff appeals to you. That said, have yourself a fantabulous weekend. Be good to each other. Bye-bye. Thanks for watching. If you like this video, make sure to like, subscribe, leave a comment, ring the bell. All that silly nonsense that is good for the algorithm. Thank you.